Hi, hello, namaste to all. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss on the new year. We completed the 2023 year. We are at the end of another 2 days. So let's discuss on the new year 2024. First, I would like to wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year 2024. So this will be a calendar new year as a 2024. So we'll start this as 2024. How will be the significance of this year based on numerology? So numerology point of view that 2024 that represents 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, that represents the total number of 8, where 8 indicates and represents the god Shanidev. So in numerology, the each and individual number will have represents the each planetary combinations. As an example, the sun represents the 1, moon represents the 2, and whereas 3 represents the Guru, and 4 represents Rahu, 5 represents Mercury, 6 represents Venus, and 7 represents Ketu, 8 represents Shani Mahadev, and whereas 9 represents that Kuja, that is Mangal. So based on these numerical representation of each god for each numbers, the numerology indicates that 2024 you count as 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, that put together it will comes as 8. For this year 2024 is going to be ruled by the Lord Shani Mahadev. That's why the 2024 is that indicates the year of Lord is Shani Mahadev. Let's talk on this Shani Mahadev. Where this Shani Mahadev that the number 8, if you going to write the number 8, it will have lots of up and downs, and it will going to end up in the same point where you are started. It will going to start in the up, and there is so many obstacles at the end of the year. It will going to join to the year of success. So there will be a major obstacles and up and downs, and the success will be there at the end of the year. Where Shani Mahadev as an indication, the Shani Mahadev takes 2.5 years in each house to travel. So compared to the all planetary combinations, Shani Mahadev is the very slowest planet to turn around each houses or rashis. Whereas Sun will rotate in each rashis in a month, whereas Lord Guru or Jupiter will takes 1 year. As compared to the all other planets, the Shani Mahadev is the longest tenure, taking the time to travel in each houses. So that Shani Mahadev is called as the planetary of slow motions. So the year will have slow and steady, and as well as more obstacles in this year. And Shani represents mainly the justice, where he holds the scale of equality and justice in both the hands, the judgment in one hand and sword of decision in the other hand. Shani Mahadev denotes as a justice and as well as the responsibilities. Decision will be based on the cause and effects of on each and every issues. The Shani Mahadev will give the right decisions based on their karmas. It means being a fair and acting on ethical principles. Shani Mahadev is fair on all areas, and the decision will be given on ethical basis, and it will be acceptable by the all. Admitting to the involvement, weighing all sides of the issues, recognizing the action of karma, the theme of cause and effects. Shani Mahadev is also called as a karmadipati, where whatever the karmas was done in previously, the same karma will repeats, and the fruits will be based on the karmas. Whatever in the past you done the good things, that you will get the good on these days. In the past, whatever you have done the bad things, the same karma will going to affect the same as Shani denotes the justice based on the principle of fair and ethical practices. This number, the 8, denotes the Saturn of the Lord of Justice who decides your destiny according to your karma, since this number also means the spiritual advancement. So Shani Mahadevi is also called as in spiritual advancement and fair and justice. Shani also denotes the Karmadipati for all the individuals, working class peoples. The number 8, while you write, it will comes down and rising up at the end. So difficulties and obstacles will be there at the end. It will end with a smooth and steady success. Mainly this year, Karmadipati Saturns rule the year, can expect planetary major court decisions. Some justice related issues will come out in this year, and it will fair enough for the country and as well as their individual karmas. Shani represents the workman, working class people. You can expect some major policies, some rules and regulations by the government which will benefit to the working class people and as well as the poor people of the country. Mainly the job opportunities will create more and will have major jobs in this year, as Karmadipati is the ruling planet of this year. Shani also represents the farmers, can expect the good yield and reasonable and fair money for their farming crops. So this year there will be a major rules and regulations, some policies will come on towards the farmers to uplift their work life and as well as for their efforts. Shani is also represents mainly the discipline, punctuality and as well as the spiritual advancement. So the country can witness on these discipline, punctuality and as well as spiritual activities this year will going to enhance the country's name and the fame. The number 8, that Shani Dev represents mainly the government's rules and policies and import and exports and as well as the external affairs. So there will be a good relationship with the neighbor countries and there will be an increase in the reputation of the country's name. And also the Shani Mahadev represents the crude oils and as well as the edible oils and the crops, mainly the oilingy crops. So we can expect some major reduction in the price, oil products and as well as our daily routine items. There will be a cheaper price that can create some happiness on the workmen and as well as the poor peoples. So there will be a fair reduction in the price and it can impact to the livelihood of the peoples. This year the Shanidev does the karma returns. As I told earlier, whatever the fair and good things you done in the past, that will follow this year. So mainly avoid the 3 things: don't lie, don't cheat and don't encourage for the bad activities. If you do all these 3, these 3 will going to impact very severely this year. As well as the Karmadipati will always represents your past and will going to punish you based on your activities which you done in the last years. I will going to give you the few tips for this year. Mainly the Shani Mahadev will be the ruling planet. So the lucky days for this year will be, that is the Jupiter will be a friendly sign. You can do some good activities on Thursday. And as well as the Mercury represents on Wednesdays and Venus represents on Fridays and Kuja or Mangal represents on Tuesdays. So Thursday, Wednesday, Friday and Friday, these days will be favorable for this year to carry out your activities. And as well as the lucky numbers are 3, 5, 6 and 9 will give you the lucky numbers as a impact of good things. Please follow these numbers wherever it is applicable. So avoid the dates of 1, 2 and 4, 7 this year for the major events. And as a lucky colors, the yellow, green, white, red and as well as the white. So these will be the lucky colors, and try to wear these kind of dresses, or you can keep any of these kerchiefs or some pens or something you can on your pockets. Yellow, green, white, red and sky blue, and as well as white. This will give the positive vibrations on this year. Avoid this blue, orange and as well as the black, wearing these colors on full year. As a writing tip of this year 2024, as a full form, you should avoid this writing as 2024. It will comes to an 8. It is an obstacle number as a 8. Please write only the last two digits as 24. Example 1124. You can use last 24. 24 represents the 6 is a Venus. Venus and Shani Mahadev have a good combinations, and it will give the success. Avoid complete writing of 2024 whenever it is possible. And as a prayer, you can offer puja to the Lord Hanuman on every Saturday, and as well as Swami Hanuman is the favorable god for the shanidev, where the over praying on the Hanuman, he will prevent whatever the obstacles from Shani Mahadev. Chant Hanuman Chalisa, visit temples on Saturdays and do prayer on Hanuman. So these are all the major events for the year 2024. So thank you all for the watching this video. Please like, subscribe and share this video to your friends and families. So once again, I wish you a very happy and prosperous new year 2024. I will be back with some more videos on next coming days. Thank you.